What's that message when you take your youngsters and your team to Autzen Stadium? I mean, are they specifically watching plays? Are they watching the demeanor of the players? But what are your kids watching, and what's the message when you send them to the ball game?
When we take them to the games, they're exposed to the world. They're exposed to everything. And so my job and my intention is to make sure that I'm pointing out what I want them to look at, what they should look at. You know, the teamwork, we're doing things the right way, you know, making sure that what I point out during the game, it complements what they're hearing at practice. And so they get a chance to bounce back and forth. Oh, wait a second, these guys that I idolize are putting their hands inside. Well, coach tells me to put my hands inside all the time in practice. So it correlates, well, maybe coach knows what he's talking about. Maybe if I just trust and listen. And so now it helps them to understand respecting authority. And ultimately, we want them to be a generation that honors and respects authority. Out in the streets, you respect and honor police officers. You go into someone's store, you respect and honor the employees and the managers. You go home, you respect your parents. You go to school, you respect teachers and principals. And so that's it's a huge lesson, and it's something that I think our community and our generation and our culture has gotten away from.
It's always been important, and you and I, agree in the same area, that it's important for athletes to use their success and their achievements to bless others. But how much more important is it that the Pac-12 champs, and the more success you have, you use that stage to give back and make an impact in the lives of our youth?
You know, it's huge because our world platforms sports. And so whether it's at the highest level or at Pop Warner, youth age, we have the platform of sports because of how the world builds it up to speak into the people's lives. And so these young men and young ladies are going to be influencers at some point in their life, whether it be their family, community, or whatever stage that they get promoted to. And so it's huge because we're literally shaping and molding how they view the world.
So first, I appreciate my teammate, Mr. Patu, welcoming me into your game day, which is a priceless moment. Does anybody have a favorite college football team? Oregon, unanimous? Everybody likes Oregon? Well, since those guys have been in the same exact position that you've been in. Same position, the same shoes you wear, the same size helmets, the same baggy jerseys that look goofy when you're young. We've all been there. It doesn't happen overnight. Give it up for your Pac-12 champs.
Dream big, because nothing's worth dreaming if you aren't dreaming big. Because anything you want to be is totally in your hands. It's just the one key to whatever you want is hard work. So figure out what you want to be. Figure out something awesome. Dream big. Whatever that dream is, chase it. Don't let anyone ever tell you can't get it.
Growing up, unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity that you guys have today to play at a young age. My family couldn't afford to pay for me to play Pop Warner football. So basically, what I did is I focused on my grades in school, and every now and then I would go out with friends and just play football. And when I got to high school, I found a quote that really meant something to me that helped me pretty much throughout my career until now. It's a quote that says, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard." How y'all feel? I feel fired up. Okay, what's the word? No one is lucky. What's the word? No one is lucky. I said, how y'all feel? I feel fired up. How y'all feel? I feel fired up. Okay, what's the word? No one is lucky. Let's go bring it up. Woo! Ducks on me, ducks on three. 1, 2, 3, ducks!
I mean, looking at the community here and the culture of football here in Eugene, how have you seen this grow and expand to something that has made the players now celebrities in this area?
I've seen it catch on. It's been a wonderful thing to be a part of this program and to look back and see how much it's grown. And the people have really caught the duck fever, if you will, and I think they've done a great job. doing the right things and making the right moves. And I think the city is very proud of them.
You know, like it gives you feel like you have the opportunity to do something or affect somebody, and whether you really deserve, you know, to have kids listening to you for what you say, they do. So if we can say something that sort of stays with them, or you know, motivates them to do something else or be something they want to be, you know, while for the next year or so, I still have that ability. You know, I love the chance to, you know, try to do something positive with it.
A lot of people who don't have someone to look up to pretty much don't know what to do in order to get to a certain level that they want to reach. And if they do have someone to look up to, then they're able to really work hard to get there. And competitive nature kicks in. So like once you get to where that person is, you want to kind of like be better than what they were. So that's kind of how I was.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a big deal. You know, when I first started, I think I kind of looked up to like the local high school kids. You know, I went to those games every Friday, kind of dreamed about playing high school ball, you know, when I was that young. And, you know, just when I did get to interact just with, you know, those guys, it was a big deal to me. And it's kind of cool to now be in the other situation where we can kind of, you know, come back and talk to these kids, and you know, they were pretty excited, which is kind of cool for us too, because we get to see how excited they are, and you know, it's cool to be in this situation.
All right, Max, turn here. You just look read right there.
Strong right, max, turn, cross fade.
Okay, come on, run it. Run it, go.
I go running right now?
Go get it, come on.
We're gonna run strong right, 50 arc cross,
Run this play like this.
X fade on 1-on-1. Ready? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get it out there. Jay, yep. We got motion right here. Come on. Sit. Ready to go. Snap it.
We got the play fake.
Oh! Hey. Touchdown. We got to celebrate. Celebrate. Go celebrate. Oh, no. Get in huddle right here. Huddle. Get in here tight. I got him. Hey, so let's get a break tight on me. And we're going to do, what's our team count? Willamette. So we're going to go Willamette on 3, all right? You got to say it loud and proud and let the other team hear it, though. All right? But they're going to be scared if they hear y'all say like Willamette real loud, all right?
Me and John got this. Y'all
All right,
here we go. We talking to the
on 3.
squad.
1, 2, 3. Yeah! Let's go.